Hello everyone. I'll hang here for just a minute while the notification goes out that I've gone live. This way we can get some people to hop on here. Grab a pen while we wait. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know for most of you it is later already, like 9 o'clock at night, so probably already done with celebrating and family time and whatnot, which is good because then you can relax and enjoy some downtime. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Sheila. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. So I'm just giving it a minute to see if anybody else pops on. Hey, Maria. Before I get started, show you my cool coffee cup. One of the things I'm thankful for is my goddaughter. All right, so things that I am thankful for this year. So I am thankful for a lot of things, of course, like many of us, but I'm thankful for my health. I have had a really good year as far as being able to do yoga. So I've been doing yoga at a studio in person, guided, so it's not just me trying to do it at home. And my body has been able to keep up with that. And I really appreciate the fact that I've been able to learn and grow in my yoga practice, as well as letting my body reach new goals with that, as far as strengths, abilities, all of that fun stuff with how yoga works for the body. And then just health in general. I've been, knock on wood, very healthy this year. Got a little bit sick, but nothing too crazy, just little colds, whatever, which is fantastic. And then in April of this year, we trolls, love the trolls. So in April of this year, we lost my grandma, unfortunately, which I am so thankful for having had, so many years with her and all of the time and the growth and the lessons and everything that I was able to get from my grandma over the years. She was 93 years old. She was 6 months shy of her 94th birthday. So she definitely lived a good life. But then later in the month, my just making sure like my timeline was right. My goddaughter was born. So my grandma passed in the beginning of April, and then just a couple of weeks later, my goddaughter was born in April, and she is the cutest little thing. I was able to meet her when she was just shy of a month, so she was 4 weeks old to the day, but like her month birthday was the next day. Voyager, I am not from the West Coast. I am from the East Coast as well. I currently live on the West Coast, but I am not from there. Yes, Sheila, they are. And I know Jamie and I had talked about doing my lives as subscribers only, which I may switch over to that. But I was doing them as public because then, you can gather other people, whatever. But we'll see. We'll see about that. That's great, Voyager. We're not giving personal details here. Happy birthday, though. It's fine, Jamie. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. I'm fine. Okay. Goddaughter. I was able to spend 2 weekends with her while I was in a course on the East Coast, and that was great. Love it on her and everything. And then I was able to go home for her baptism. Thank you, Sheila. And I think last time, I know we had some trolls, but at the same time, some of the people that tuned in were good. Like some of the random people that tuned in. A couple of them subscribed, and so we'll see if they come back or not on Sunday. I hope Psych comes back, only because I feel like there was a reason that, Psych came across the live and whatnot. But anyway, squirrel. Okay. In general, hello from Iowa. Happy Thanksgiving. Ooh, yes, happy Thanksgiving to you in Iowa. Is it Lucia? Am I saying it right? Lucia? Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, for sure. All right. Other things I'm thankful for. Just in general, my family, my friends, having love and support when you're going through anything is fantastic. And yeah, Jamie, it would. Honestly, to see like follow up over the time that those 18 months that were mentioned would be cool. But we'll see. Oh, good. I'm glad I was saying it right. I wanted to make sure. I don't want to say someone's name wrong. You know, it's a very pretty name. I like that, Lucia. Don't mind my pause word of tonight. Hello, hope you're keeping in good health. Yes, happy Thanksgiving. Goodbye, Jay. Goodbye. Yes. Family, friends, my health in general, like I said, having a job that I love, celebrated 14 years at my job last month in October, which is awesome. Being able to do something for so long and still enjoy it is great. And being able to keep keep wanting to do it. We definitely all have struggles in the jobs that we have. It can be I may have to end this live and switch over to subscribers only. Yeah. I'm going to do that. So if you are, or can I like edit? Let's see. Ha. There we go. And they have to be subscribers for at least 20 minutes before they can comment. So now I've tuned it down. So I am happy to have you be a subscriber to my channel. Yes. But we don't have room for trolls here. So if you are just here to troll on this page, have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for coming by. But there's the door. Bye. Okay. Yes. So 14 years at this job. It's great. I have, 6 years until retirement at this job, and it's weird that it went that fast. Partly what I'm thankful for is that, it's gone so quickly. I really do enjoy it. And like I was saying, We have struggles no matter what job we are at, no matter what company we work for, what organization we work for, whatever. There's going to be struggles. It's just human nature. It's working with other personalities. It's going to happen, right? And so you just have to decide if those struggles, those challenges that you face are worth the outcome, worth the benefits, worth all of that. Hey, Kimberly. And to me, they are. I have had struggles. I have overcome those struggles. I have gone through more struggles and overcome those struggles. All of that just puts me to being the person that I am today. And I wouldn't change it for anything. Whenever something happens at work, a challenge, or I didn't promote, or I didn't get this, or I didn't get that, whatever it is, I take that as I have more to learn at this level. So at whatever level I'm at, or whatever thing didn't happen, I have more to learn, and that's why that didn't happen. So I take it as a personal growth thing, and I sit back and I try to reevaluate and reassess and see why I think there needs to be growth. Like, where was I missing something for myself to be able to push on that side of it? Like, what can I work through to grow personally for the next chance? I really think that that's important to me as a, yes, Jamie, in God's timing, it's not ours. One of the one of the my favorite quotes is life is what happens when you're busy planning it. So when you're so focused on planning it, on it has to be this way, it has to be this way, that's when his timing comes in and changes the whole thing of how you think the trajectory is going to go. So I do appreciate that sentiment, because that's real for me. You know, we're always thinking like, oh, life has to go this way, or life is going to go this way, and then no, plot twist, it goes this way or that way instead. So when we're open minded, when we're leaving ourselves up to like that flexible mindset and adapting as we go, that's when our resiliency kicks in, and we're able to accept the curveballs that come our way and be able to enjoy life a bit more. My hair is still sticking up even with this. Anyway, okay. My other half, of course, happy and thankful for him, and going through the challenges, unfortunately, that we went through this year, and being a part. It's just part of being in the field of work that I'm in. We'll see, what life brings over the next 6 years, but is what it is right now. And I know we'll have more challenges to grow through and go through, but we've been facing them for long enough, and you know, hopefully the challenges simmer down a bit, but we'll see. My lovely YouTube community here, my group of girls, definitely thankful for you all. I really enjoy being able to share, the wins and the needing support with each other. We all come in there, we share positive, like, pictures, videos, clips, whatever, funny stuff. We talk about when we have stuff going on that we just like need somebody else to send some prayers up for us, or think about us, or send the good vibes, whatever it is. You know, we're able to talk about that in the group and not have judgment, and not have to worry about people thinking the things that we are saying, that we shouldn't be worried about, that we shouldn't be concerned about X, Y, or Z. The judgment that can be passed if you post things publicly on Facebook, social media, whatever, and people have their opinions, that you should or shouldn't be worried about things. Oh, She had pumpkin pie and she loved it. I love pumpkin pie. I'm so glad she got to try some. Actually, Sheila, I thought that and didn't ask it, but yes, did you get a picture of her face when she tried it? Because that's fantastic. Oh, so yesterday, um, we went to not like lunch, I guess lunch, whatever, but to celebrate one of the girls. Oh, video chatting. Boo. That's fine, you know. Um, Yesterday we went to eat and one of the girls was selected for promotion, so we were going out to celebrate her and whatnot. So we go and we're hanging out, and then a family walks in, and they had two girls that were younger, but they walked in themselves, you know, so they were a little bit older. And then they came in with the stroller and mom and dad, and they had a tiny baby, like super new baby. And as we're sitting there, you know, we're watching them interacting, whatever. And then I noticed that everybody was like together. So mom had the baby in her arms, and then the sisters had come over, and everybody was just like leaning over and oohing and awing at the baby, and it was super cute. And I got up and I just walked over there and I said, "Can I take family pictures of you guys?" Because it's one of those things that it's a very natural moment, and instead of it being, you know, like a picture perfect setup, you know, like they went and had pictures done, which there's nothing wrong with that. But also just having that natural picture of family time is so fun, you know, and the dad was trying to like take pictures of the girls looking at the new baby and everything, and they were like, "Yes, please." And so I took a bunch of pictures. Like the first pictures, mom had the baby like kind of snuggled up to her so the face wasn't showing. And then I said, "Oh, do you want to turn baby around so you can see the face in the pictures?" And she was like, "Oh, yeah." And so she did. And I just said, you know, "I'm sorry if that was awkward, but I just, you know, I was sitting there and we saw you guys like, you know, oohing and on over baby, and I just wanted to come see if I could take some pictures." Oh, just hanging out, sleepings in the living room. Um, but the dad, right before they left, the dad came over and said to thank you again. The pictures were great, and it was their first family pictures. So baby was really new, and I had no clue, but that was their first family pictures. And like, yeah, it was in a restaurant, you know, whatever. But again, natural element, you know. I'm assuming they just like didn't have the little the sisters, the older sisters rather, come to the hospital or whatever when baby was born. So that was the first time they had everybody in one picture. And it was just so cute. You know, I don't know. I guess one of the things to me is like offer to take pictures of people. I'm thankful that I've had people do that for me. And so I like to offer that if I'm somewhere, you know, and try to take pictures of people while they're out and about, you know, at like a touristy thing or whatever kind of thing like that. But those are the moments that you don't get back, and even if they tried to like take a selfie, you know, it wouldn't have been the exact same type thing, but dad was so engaged in taking pictures of the older sisters looking at the baby that he didn't even like get to try to take a family picture before I popped over there. So I'm glad that I was able to do that, able to be in that space at the same time as them, to be able to offer that to them. The food was really good. It's a vegan restaurant, and I eat the truffle fries with cashew cheese, and it's delicious. But anyway, here nor there. Um, yes, thankful for the YouTube community that we have here. Thankful for the group that we have. The strength and the support that we have for each other is so fantastic. I really do appreciate being able to look at our group chat and just laugh. You know, when I've had a rough day, I can catch up on the group chat and just enjoy a good laugh and kick back and say to the group, oh, today was rough. And it's never a judgment. It's always a positive reinforcement. It's always something to be supportive of each other. And, we go through real life stuff together. We talk about it. We support each other and we get there. A lot of times in the communities out there, it doesn't come as genuinely, and I appreciate so much that it is so genuine with our group. And yeah, it's a great group. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to Saturday so we can do our Zoom because that's going to be great. And I am thankful for the way that I have budgeted and way that I have been mindful with my finances over the years. I was able to see, a better view of that this year with having all the struggles that we just recently went through. And not having, I mean, it was obviously stressful and it was obviously, there was financial burden to it, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And I'm so thankful for that. And putting myself in the mindset to remember that it could have been worse and that I had what I had because of the budgeting that I've done makes me want to keep going, makes me want to, you know, speed bump. This was a speed bump in the road, and I just got to keep pushing forward and I keep on my plan. And I have to remember to say no when I know it's not in the budget. And I have to remember that it's okay to say no, and no is a complete sentence, especially when it doesn't add value to my life and to my family and to my community. Then it's okay to say no. I I do have an empathetic heart, so sometimes I really struggle with that, but it's something I've worked a lot on this year and I've learned a lot about this year. We grow through what we go through together. Yes, we definitely grow together. We support each other through the things. Yes, Sheila. Definitely grew more than I expected this year, that's for sure. In a lot of ways, personally, professionally, whatever. We took some big hits this year, but I'm still standing and I will get through it. I'm learning it's a journey, not a sprint. Yes. Yes. One of the things that I think about is the tortoise and the hare. And everybody's always like, oh, the hare's going to win, the hare's going to win, but the tortoise won because the hare said, was overconfident and took the nap. And guess what? The tortoise won. So slow and steady wins the race. There's no saying that, you have to win first place with the all time record breaking, time. Just get out there and do it and take your time. And yeah, the hare lost the steam. Exactly. You get overconfident, you think you can do it, you get out there, you push too hard too quickly, and you struggle. I mean, like I said today, walking around when I went on my walk and I found 13 cents and I found recycling. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 pieces of recycling, and each one at 5 cents each. That's another 25 cents. I know it's not a ton of money, but it adds up and it goes into my penny challenge, and I keep working on my penny challenge. Before we know it, I'm going to have all these little silver blocks filled in. Not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 right now. Soon I'll have more filled, and it comes and it goes, and I can work through this little by little, and I can get my savings there, fill that whole card up. It's going to be great when I can do that. and it's going into my savings to replace some of the money that I had to take out. Oh, Sheila, that's a big one. So I always like to say apples to oranges. You cannot compare your journey to someone else's journey, even your journey to my journey, and your journey to Jamie's journey, Jamie's journey to my journey. We can't compare them. They're not the same journey. They can be similar, but they're not the same journey. Everyone's journey is different, and we can't compare them. So apples to oranges is how I say it, because if you think that you look at somebody else's story and you say, oh, but they were able to do this and I can't do that. Okay. Are you going to let yourself waste the time and the efforts and the energies to think about the fact that you weren't able to do that? Or are you going to put your head down and figure out a way that works for you and for your life to be able to make the next step? That's what I focus on instead. I found that comparison is the thief of joy. Yep. Comparison is the thief of joy, and worry is a thief of joy. And, sitting there and comparing people, you're the one losing out by sitting there and playing the comparison game, because you are thinking what if and all of that. Sheila, what about if you had like a bookmark type thing in your planner, and it was some sort of positive quote that went along with that thought process, like the apples to oranges, or like the, you know, comparison is the thief of joy, something like that in your planner that you move each week with the planner, to be able to be reminded and reinforce that thought process. This way, you're able to see it right there. Because one of the things that I worked with my therapist for, and that I need to actually make with my Cricut, maybe today, is, but what are the facts? Because a lot of times my brain does the what if, and I wander down that trail of overthinking, be it work related or personally related. I go down this trail of what if. It's, I get lost, but I'm so far from the facts. So we talked about what are the facts. And so I want to make just like a little laminated thing that I can move to each week with, like when I go. This way I just look at it and it just says, what are the facts? And if anybody looks at it, like, if they look over my shoulder at my planner, whatever, they're going to be like, what does that mean? It's important to me, and it makes me understand, and it grounds me. When someone comes to me with what someone else is doing, it's comparison. My question is, how does that affect you in your life? How does what works for them change what you're doing? Oh, I love that, Sheila. And I love that too, Jamie. Yeah, it's what is the comparison? By sitting here and trying to compare something, does that add value to your life? Does that add value to your day? Does that add value to your situation? If the answer to any or all of those questions is no, you just close that chapter and move right along. It's easy to sit and compare things. It's harder, and it takes more effort to mentally stop comparing and moving forward. And we want to sit in what's comfortable, and that's the comparison. But if we break out of that comfort, we break out of our comfort zone and out of our shells, we work towards finding the new thing, and that is us finding comfort in knowing that we don't need to sit there and compare anymore. I did a little bit of it this week. I can talk about it in the chat. I won't talk about it here. And I had to just sit there and remind myself that what was done, and I didn't need to waste time worrying about it. And one thing I like to do is kind of like maybe you could say like a therapeutic type thing, is when something's really bothering me, and I can't seem to get it off my mind, off my chest, off my heart, whatever, I like to write it down, post-it note, index card, whatever, and put it in the shredder if I'm at work. If I'm not at work, I just shred the index, like I just tear it all up. Um, I do, I like that therapeutic aspect of like putting it through the shredder when I'm at work and I have something that's bothering me. If I write it down and I put it through the shredder, it's like therapeutic to know that it's gone, it's shredded, and I essentially pour it out of my heart and I put it on the paper and I get rid of it. That's something that I do, and you could just tear it up. Like that's what I do at home. If I'm here, I'll just write it down and then just tear the paper. I don't even know what is written on here. Anyway, I just tear the paper up and I throw it away. That's it. At work, we have the actual shredder that I can watch it, go through the shredder, and it's therapeutic. But at home, I just tear it apart, which is nice too. And in the garbage it goes. So maybe that's something you could try, Sheila and Jamie. Oh, hello, Chrissy. Hello. Um, but having that physical aspect of being able to see something on the piece of paper, write it down, get it out of your head, get it out of your heart, write it on the paper, and then get rid of it. That has helped me so much to feel lighter, to feel more in control of the things that sit heavy on my heart. And I really appreciate having learned that. I don't remember if I saw that somewhere or if I just thought about it one day. I don't know. But I started doing that a while ago, and then I've done it more consistently now, and I really do enjoy it. Um, doot, doot. Doot, doot. Playing with the things here. Okay. I was able to I added Chrissy and Sheila as moderators too, just because the more the merrier on people that can block the trolls when they pop in, but that's fine. All right, so thoughts now. Let me write that down. Matthew 6:34. Okay. Wrote it down. Gonna look that one up. All right. So tonight I'm going to play on the Cricut for a little bit. So if we want to do any kind of like video chat for if anybody's up and crafting. No, Chrissy, I said that I was adding you. I added extra people to be able to block people because we had some trolls earlier, and Jamie was the only one in here that had the admin, moderator, whatever privileges. So I just added more of you just in case. Whatever. But you didn't block anybody. You're fine. That's fine. Boy just kept saying hi. Just hi, 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 hi. I don't know what that was about. Bye, boy, bye. Yeah, they were coming in hot earlier, Chrissy. So it was interesting when we first started, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's calmed down. I was able to change the commenting that they have to be subscribed to the channel for at least 20 minutes because, or before they can comment, not because, but yes. All right. Well, I. Chrissy. Well, I appreciate the compliment. There, I didn't deflect it. I didn't deflect it. I'm good at that. I'm good at deflecting things. I appreciate the compliment. Okay. I am going to hop off of here. I've told you all what I'm thankful for. I'm sure there's so much more that I'm thankful for, but I have done my best to keep my thoughts organized enough to tell you all, as well as just being able to chit chat because I love it. It's nice to be able to just chat with you all. But I am gonna craft for a little bit if anybody wants to craft with me. No, we're at 35 minutes, ma'am. 35 minutes. You just joined us, but I've been live. I promise. Don't be teasing me, Chrissy. It's fine. I'm just teasing you back. That's all. But no, I have been on here for a little bit. It is not a short live. I said I was going to do a quick live, but not like a 2 minute. I needed to talk about what I was thankful for from this year. So I did. I have been doing that. And now I'm going to hop off of here and I'm going to craft. I'm going to make some stuff with the Cricut. I'm going to test run how to make my Christmas cards so that I can work on those on Saturday when we Zoom. Oh, it was shower time. Well, fine. Yes, don't take us in the shower with you. We get yelled at for that stuff, whatever. But yes, taking a shower is good. And we are thankful for you, Chrissy. We really do. I was talking about that, like how much I do appreciate this community and our little group and everything. It's great. It really is. And to be able to have those people that you can just be you is fantastic. Yes. I will comment in the chat to see if anybody wants to craft with me tonight. But I'm going to yes, Sheila. Yes. For sure. I appreciate like the new friends, but also the friends that have been around for quite a while and just like the strength in the friendships that have come out of it and growing in the budgeting community and being able to break out of my shell and learn some more things about the budgeting community, finding my strength in it. Jamie, I did get that spreadsheet that we talked about, so I'm going to try that out. I bought stuff from Angela's shop tonight with her 30% off sale. And I need to look at the others. I need to look at Sheila's Ko-Fi, which I have up. Oh, you're going to craft. What are you making tonight, Chrissy? I'm writing down what, yes, Jamie, the one you sent me the link for. I did buy that one yesterday or today. I haven't downloaded it on the computer yet. I just downloaded it on my phone and I looked at it a little bit on my phone. But I'm going to download it on the computer so that I can actually use that one. And when I play with it a little bit, then I'm going to email the one with the input information from the other budget in the household and send that to him to have him look that over. Yeah, Jamie, I need to do both budgets on it. So it's definitely going to take me a little bit of focus because I need to do his and then mine. But yes, so I'm writing some of the thoughts down of what I want to do as far as crafting tonight. Can I ask where you all are at? Like 10:30? So in like 45 minutes, you mean, Chrissy? You have to go back to Atlanta this week? Or this coming week, you mean, Jamie? Um, Chrissy, 10:30 tonight, your time, I'm gonna be just on the computer doing some stuffs. So I'll be off the live for sure, but I'll be up and doing stuff because you know it's only 7:30 for me. So, but I'll be here. I'll be here if you wanna chit chat, video, whatever. I'm here. That's rough, Jamie. I mean, I know it's good because you get the care that's needed, but like just the back and forth is rough, you know. And not being able to like do it all in one day kind of thing. I know it would make for a long day, but at the same time, if you could have a long day and do it all at one time, that would be nice. But it also doesn't always work out that way. I get that, especially being medical. Yeah, it is a good thing. Yeah, I imagine so. Like, especially when you don't know how long the trip is going to take because of traffic. You know, like you say, it could be, well, 1 hour or it could be 4 hours, whatever, you know, type thing. Like, that's frustrating, and I get that. And that's how it is here going some places. Like, it could be 30 minutes or it could be an hour and 30 minutes. You never know. Well, I mean, like in general, it would be nice to have it all done in one day, and then you only have to make the drive that one time. But I know that's not reality when it comes to taking care of certain things, you know, different types of facilities and yada yada. Yes, Chrissy, tonight I'm here, I'm awake, I'm up, I'll be doing stuff on the computer for a while. So I'll be here. Go eat. Is he home yet? Yeah, that's like 2.5 to 3 hour drives for when your daughter was born, Sheila, and 4 hours to get home. Like, you've already been out of the house for hours. You've already driven out there, done whatever appointment it specifically is that day, and then to try to drive all the way back home and it taking 4 hours. Like, no, thank you. It's just not fun. I get it. Not fun, Chrissy. Hopefully he gets there soon. Is the baby even waiting, or did you feed him already? I feel like he'd be causing a ruckus if he hadn't eaten yet. He should he should hopefully is he in bed yet? It's like 9:45. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that he'll be able to go with you for that. Oh, yes, hopefully he has pants on so that, you know, nobody sees extra things. Oh, yeah. Being on like a straightaway or like the highway is one thing, but when you have to like go through curvy roads or mountains, that kind of stuff, it makes it worse because it's more draining. I really do feel like it's more draining. From the other night, I missed that and it was deleted, but I definitely followed the chat about it, about hubby being in his hubby ways, Chrissy. Oh, you have extra people around. That's fun though. And then it's chaos, and so I'm sure he's just enjoying the chaos and hanging out with friends. The big friends, but friends. All right, ladies, we made it to 45 minutes. So I'm going to hop off here, and then we can chat some more in our side chat. And then I'm going to get the computer up and get situated. Yes, more distractions for little dude. 2 trees up. Do show, do show. We need to see these trees. How many trees are you going to have this year? We need to put my tree up. My tree's cute. My tree's only like this big. My tree, I think my tree's like a 2 or 3 foot tree. It's really small, but it's cute. I love it. I think I'll put it up tomorrow. I need to resituate because I have the little 2 cube shelf that it goes on top of usually. I have my warmer on there right now, my wax warmer, so I need to move that to a different spot so that I can put the tree up on there. But okay, lovelies. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna get a snack and then I'm gonna sit here and work on some crafting. So if anybody wants to craft with me, let me know. We can craft together. Yes, go enjoy some wine and hanging out with the family. We'll chat with you in a bit, Chrissy. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you for coming and happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe.